Oh, hey, you caught me reading. Hi, friends. Welcome back to Gronsky Books. I am Eric Gronsky. I read, write, and talk about books. On this channel, I have not been posting very regularly this year, and the craziness isn't over yet. Tomorrow actually marks a significant date. I've got 30 days left before I have to leave this house. My lease will be up in 30 days, and I have to find a new home for me and all of my books back here. So I am just really, really behind on everything that I've wanted to do on this channel so far. I want to set myself up so that when I leave here, I've got some videos in the pipeline ready to go, and I'll be able to take my time when I get set up in the new place to start getting more videos out. I've got so many ideas. I've got so much stuff already in the works. I've got so many projects that are half finished, and I want to spend the next 30 days just really grinding it out. So I'm in a really good place in my life right now to be able to do this. So I will not be working for the next 30 days. And that just means I'm going to have a lot of time to actually get everything packed and everything going. So I want to run down a quick list. This is okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to put a video together, a little vlog style thing over the next month where I walk you through all my processes for making videos and like the notes that I take and the books that I'm reading and the things that I've already read and how I put stuff together on the computer in the other room and how it all comes together. So there's a list right here, and I'm just going to kind of go through this list. This is everything I want to do. This is maybe not everything that I need to do, but this is a lot of the projects that I have ongoing. Hopefully, I want to get as many of these done as I possibly can. I'm not telling myself that I have 12 videos here written down that I want to produce right now. I don't think it's realistic to expect myself to finish 12 videos in the next 30 days. Stranger things have happened, but so I just want to run you through some of this stuff real quick. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just let you no, I will. So there's these three books that I've got right here. These are books by Ian. These are books by Ian Reid. It's I think the three novels that he has out. I think he's got some nonfiction as well. But I want to talk about these in one video. I've been reading Schadenfreude by Michael Lentz, recently translated and released by Max Lawton. I am on page 245 out of 1,000. So I'm working on that. I've got all my notes for that in here. So I've got, well, this is just my stand for my microphone. I've been reading Texas by James Mitchell, but I think I'm going to DNF this one. I've been reading The Trial by Franz Kafka again. I've read this like every year the last couple of years, and I'm thinking about doing. No, we'll get to that later. I'm still working on Yevgeny Yevtushenko poems. Still working on the plays of Peter Barnes. I have read Scalagrig by William Horwood. I read that like this spring, and I never got my notes written for that, so I'm going through this again, trying to get a video out on this. There's a Christopher Moore book, his new book here that I want to talk about. So I've also read Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut, and I've got a lot of stuff written on that. I'd like to get that into a video. I've got a Banned Books Week script that I'm working on. I've also been working on kind of an open letter to booktubers. Some thoughts I would like to share just about the nature of being on BookTube, kind of the nature of critique and reviewing books and where that places us in the war. I've got a couple of old reviews that I wrote. I think I'm going to put those out. I think I wrote those like 20 years ago. I thought maybe it'd be kind of fun to throw those into a video. I've got a book that I read about REM, actually a couple books that I read about REM, kind of a general discussion about music on that one. And then Shadow Ticket by Thomas Pynchon's coming out in the next 30 days. Maybe I've got that pre-ordered. I would like to read that and get a video on that upload. I think I'll have 7 days before I have to leave this apartment after that book is released. So I don't know if I'll have time to read a Thomas Pynchon book, like time to digest it and get it up into a video or not. I'm not sure. I want to do a video about like book design elements, things that I like and dislike about modern book design. And then I've got a book on, or I mean, I've got a video on Candide by Voltaire. This is a cool edition that I picked up. It's got some old illustrations in here. It's kind of cool. I've read this a couple of times this year, and I read a biography on Voltaire, and I don't know like how I want to come at it, because like every time I start putting my notes together on that one, it just expands and expands and expands and turns more into I don't know, a treatise on the Enlightenment in general and its impacts on our Constitution. I go into John Locke and Rousseau, and like it's just I have such a hard time keeping like my points to a single book, because everything touches everything, and one of my favorite things in literature is to explore the reach of one author or one book into another, and how they daisy chain throughout history. It's fascinating to me, and so it's really hard for me just to talk about a single classic, and keep it contained to the, I don't know, 200 pages of that one book. All right. But there's, other than just, stuff that I'm working on for the channel, and there's a lot more videos that I have in the pipeline. This is all stuff that I've been working on already, that I'm just behind on, obviously, except for like Shadow Ticket, which hasn't even come out yet. But, this one here, the book you caught me reading, I finished, this is a Clockwork Orange. I just finished reading this edition this morning. This has some supplementary material, some previously unpublished stuff in this version of the book. I don't think I'm going to do a video on A Clockwork Orange. I don't have enough to say about that, but I might do it in like a group videos at some other point. I am also working on some of my own writing projects, and so I am going to be trying to get some of that done every single day for the next 30 days. And I guess I'm putting all this out in this video today because I just kind of like to gauge your interest. I'm not probably going to keep this video active on the channel for more than maybe 2 weeks. I am going to make these videos. Whether I get to all of them or not in the next 30 days, that's questionable. But I guess what I want to know from you is, would you like to see a 30-day vlog style video that I start filming tomorrow morning, where I go through all this stuff and like what my process is? Or would you just like me to maybe focus on getting these videos done? Doing vlog style videos, I've done a couple of those. They take a lot of time. It's a lot of work, but I do like making them. And I wonder if you guys would just be interested in a 30-day vlog style video of Eric Gronsky getting his shit together before he moves house again. So you let me know downstairs in the comments if you want to see that. And based on what you guys say, maybe I will or won't make a video of me making videos, or maybe I'll just focus on doing the reading and the videos and getting edited and everything. I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. I got 30 days, man, and I'm going to be out of this house. I have been Eric Gronsky. This has been Some Kind of Video, and until next time, read something good. I'm going to finish reading the end notes here of this. There it is. The Clockwork Condition. In the summer of 1973, Anthony Burgess was living in an apartment on the Piazza Santa Cecilia in Rome. Although he had been publishing fiction for nearly 20 years, the release of Kubrick's film adaptation of A Clockwork Orange in January of '72 had made him internationally famous, and for the first time his novels were being translated into other languages. But he was anxious that the message of his novel had been misunderstood by cinema audiences who regarded Kubrick's film as an anarchic celebration of youthful gang violence. Burgess was approached by an American publisher with the idea of writing a nonfiction book, The Clockwork Condition, whose subject would be the ethics of brainwashing and social control. He made a start on this project in 1973, but was quickly distracted by his research for a long novel about the